Hello, welcome to this week's post-production diary. It's 4 weeks to go, and I'm sitting here in this rather comfortable chair talking to James Newton Howard, who I've never actually met, but I know him as the slightly out of focus fuzzy image on this TV that I've been looking at for the last few weeks. So, hi James.
Hello.
Hope to meet you one day.
Yeah, I'm hoping, that'll be an interesting moment.
Yeah.
I feel as though I know you quite well already, but, the different...
Right. It's amazing. The technology is great because we've been able to basically, do everything that we needed to do on this film, having never met, being 6,000 miles apart, but it's been incredibly interactive. I think it should be a very slow build. I think when she first comes out of that log and she starts to sense something, you should come in and then slowly, oh my God, what's that? What is it? I wonder what it is. Oh no, what? It can't be. Oh, it's one of them. The T-Rex fight was amazing. I mean, that was one of the biggest cues of this last week, wasn't it, at Todd AO? Very loud.
Very loud.
Very critical section of the movie, so yeah, that was exciting.
One of the engineers went out and measured it. At one point we were well over 100 dB in the room, which is pretty loud. I mean, that's with no amplification.
We're at Todd AO in Studio City, California, near Burbank. This is the old CBS Radford studio, and we're here with LA's finest, moving incredibly quickly through a lot of music.
And the orchestra, they just constantly amaze me. You'd think it would take them a day or two to learn a piece this complicated. They pick it up so fast. And yeah, like I said before, it's possible that there's a cue being played that literally 24 hours ago didn't exist even in James's studio.
Then we go from here to Fox, which is back in Los Angeles, near Culver City. We're going to go there for the last of the 4 days. Plus, we have one session at Warner Brothers in Burbank, and I think we have a small session in Burbank at O'Henry. Right. So we should get a bus with an ape on top, call it the King Kong Roadshows.
After we've recorded the music and gotten edited on the stage, it gets sent over to Alan Meyerson, who is one of the two mixers on this project.
And my job is really to polish it and make sure that it is as much as it can be, it's as exciting as it can be.
And they'll start mixing, sometimes mixing all the way through till the next morning. Since they've gotten those mixes done, they can upload them to New Zealand, so when New Zealand wakes up, they've got a set of mixes ready to go.
Normally, the score is pre-recorded before we even start final mixing.
Because we're on such a tight time pressure at the moment, the synthesized mock-ups are coming in thick and fast, as well as the actual recorded material.
And as we've got mock-ups, we've sometimes put the mock-ups into our mix so that the sound mixing can continue. Firstly with the mock-ups, and then as the orchestral music is recorded, it gets swapped out and any tweaks happen to the mix.
What music tracks were not the real ones? Obviously the stuff at the end in the corridor and the deck.
And the whole dock through her getting onto the boat.
Yeah.
They were starting their final mix the day that we started writing music. So, the pressure was on right away.
Well, this is kind of our King Kong war board. Anything with a blue check mark on it is a really good sign. That's been recorded, approved, and sent. So if you look at how many blue check marks we've got compared to how many spaces we've got left, we're doing pretty well.
Wow. Is that the scores from today? Most of these reels are essentially wall-to-wall music, and this is no exception.
So 2 hours down and, roughly 30, 40 minutes left to go.
The lights at the end of the tunnel.
Yep.
That's great.
It feels like we're rounding the turn here.
I've got a strange feeling that inspiration kicks in when the time's short, and I wonder whether the music would be any better if you had more time. I'm sure you'd probably think it would, but
no, I don't.
I think we've been blessed with an incredible adrenaline rush and all the inspiration that goes with that, and I think it's benefited the movie in a funny, weird way.
I do agree that I think more time would not necessarily have been
would have given us a bit more sleep, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, pain is temporary, film is forever.
Indeed.